Okay, so I wanted to make this video really fast just to give a little perspective and insight and knowledge about whether or not you should be investing right now with this whole coronavirus, stock markets plunging, and what you should be doing right now, because I'm getting so many text messages, phone calls, and emails from friends and family and clients asking me like, Sean, this is it, right? This is the time to invest. This is that golden egg opportunity. The stock market's plunge. Isn't this is where you build your wealth? And so I want to give some insight into why this, is a good time to invest, but why at the end of the day, it's not really going to be that substantial or really matter for you in the long-term, scheme of things. Unless if you have millions of dollars to invest right now, then this could be huge for you. But most of the people I'm talking to, when I'm asking, well, how much are you looking to invest and what is your plan and strategy? I'm getting a lot of, well, I'm not really investing right now, but I've got like $500. I was thinking, if I invest now, with it down 30%, which is, for most markets right now over the last month, it has dropped 30%. But they're like, if I invest now and they're down 30%, it'll go back up, and then I could sell it and make my money, make some cash. Or maybe they have 1,000. I've even heard like $5,000. And I'm like, is this a good time to invest? Yes. If you're a studier of finances and, you've watched my videos, or you know me, or you study finances with somebody else, or, just in general, then you know that when people are panicking and the markets are plunging, you want to start buying. So buy low, and sell high. That's the theory. The problem, though, is that, and I'm telling everybody, stop thinking transactionally. You're not going to build your wealth off of transactional investing, okay? So let's say you have $5,000 and you're like, I want to take advantage. This is the time. This is that once in a lifetime. Stock market's a plunge. It's coronavirus. I got to build my wealth. It's like, okay, great. Yes, if you get 30%, then fantastic. But here's the deal. 30% of $5,000 is $1,500. Now, I'm not going to knock that. I'll take $1,500 extra dollars. I don't care how much money you have. More money is great, right? But you see, so many people are thinking that this is like the golden egg opportunity of it's going to make or break their financial life here. That's not it. Yes, when the markets are low, you want to buy. Now, it may go even lower than this. We don't know. It's probably a little early to tell, but I would assume that they are going to continue to plunge a little bit more. But regardless, it's down 30%, great time to buy. But stop thinking transactionally. Don't have the mindset of, I'm going to invest this $500, $1,000, $5,000, and then when the markets get back up, I can sell it and make a little profit. You're not going to build wealth that way. What you should be thinking of, if you are going to invest, then invest an amount that you're willing to, put to the side, and that you're willing to not touch for the next 20, 30, 40 years. This is where you get wealthy. It's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. That's where you're going to build your massive wealth. I was just talking to a client a couple days ago, and we're doing a session, and we're talking about the financial strategies. And he's 26 years old, so he's super young. And we were going over his budgets and stuff, and he was spending like $400 on basically items that he even said he needs to stop spending money on because they're pointless. He doesn't need to be spending money on that. And I showed him, look, if you take that $400 and let's say you average 10%, which with the S&P 500, the history of that has averaged around 10% since the inception. But if you were to get 10% return on your money on average from the age of 26 to 67, okay, starting with nothing and putting that $400 in a month, he was going to end up with $3.5 to $4 million by the time he was 67. And if he managed not to touch it and had that $3.5 million at 67, if he still did not touch the principal of it, so that bulk of it, and he only lived off the interest at 10%, that's $350,000 a year in interest he's making. That is where you're going to get wealthy. You're not going to get wealthy because you put $500 in, $1,000 into, this coronavirus market crash scare, and you get your 30%, you sell, and you're like, oh yes, I made my 30%. Great, you invested $5,000, you got 30%, you made $1,500. That's fantastic. I mean, like, no, honestly, kudos, like, you made some money. That's great. But $1,500 is not changing your life. You're not going to get wealthy off of this. Now, if you had millions of dollars, okay, so maybe you're like a hedge fund manager, or like, you know, you've got an estate, millions of dollars, 30% is substantial when you're talking millions of dollars. But when you're talking hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars, 30% isn't anything. So here's your strategy. If you are one of those people only have a couple $100, couple $1,000, $5,000 or $10,000, and you want to invest and take advantage of this opportunity, which it is technically considered a good opportunity. It's down 30%. It's at a discount. Here's what you do. Find a fund that, you know, like an index fund or something that tracks the market. Put your money in it. It may continue to go down a little bit more. That's okay. Remember, it's not about the short term. It's about 20, 30 years down the road. I can promise you that regardless of what happens here in the next few months or 6 months or maybe even the next year, in 30 years, it's going to be a lot higher than it is now. So invest now, put a little bit in every single month. If it continues to plunge and you have some money, dump even more money into it. The more it keeps plunging, keep dumping more money into it, because you know that at some point, the market's going to get back to where it was, and it's going to continue to prosper over time. And over the next 20, 30 years, you're going to have substantial wealth. So that is my advice to you. So take your money. If you want to invest now, great. If you don't have any money, don't feel like all is lost, you've missed your opportunity. Remember, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. But anyways, I hope this helped you out. Please be sure to like this video. Smash that like button for me. Smash it right now. Smash. Okay, great. Thank you. But hit that like button if this gave some value to you, gave you some insight. It means the world to me. Also hit the subscribe button if you're into personal finance, learning how to budget, financial minimalism, how to make more money through entrepreneurship, investing, building wealth, creating life on your terms. Please check out my channel. I post videos pretty regularly now, and I'm teaching everything that I know about building wealth, building life on your terms, and I would be great benefit to you. So if you're into those things, this is definitely a channel for you. But be safe, be healthy during this time. I know it's wild, people are going crazy, so you know, try not to get out too much. Don't go to large gatherings. You know, stay near your friends and family, those that matter to you. You know, at the end of the day, the money is great, but you know, at the end of your life, the only people that are really going to matter, the only thing that will matter are your friends and family, your loved ones. So make sure you stay close to them. Be safe, be healthy. If you are investing, invest smart. Don't think transactionally, think long term. And if you are losing money because you've had money in the market and it's down 30%, it's going to be okay. Remember, 20, 30 years from now, it's not going to be that big of a deal. You know, $1,500 is nothing when you're talking about $4 million down the road. Okay, so don't panic, don't sell. Just, you know, hold on to it, let it ride out. It'll go back up at some point, and then re-strategize for the future. But be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you soon.